Heads up, if you have kids around, parental advisory is in effect.
Parental advisory is in effect.
This is the Bonus Bone Podcast with Lamont and Tonelli, Baby Huey, and Chasta.
Welcome back to the Bonus Bone Podcast. I am Chasta. My mouth is so juicy right now from that gum.
Hey, we have that on tape as well.
Lamont just gave me a piece of gum, and so I'm like, wow, okay. Lamont, Tonelli, me, Baby Huey, talking today on the Bonus Bone Podcast about, we're asking the question, we've done it before, haven't we? Asking the question, am I the a-hole?
Right.
I love when we do this.
Yes.
So something happened to me over the holiday break that I was just livid about. And I thought, okay, well, maybe I'm in the wrong. You guys tell me. So we're flying home from Los Angeles. We're on an hour-long flight. The last 10 minutes, we are literally on the descent. The seatbelt thing is on, right? I notice a guy who has a baby with him get up and get his bag out of the overhead bin. And I thought, he's not going to do what I think he's going to do. Because I was already smelling what my husband thought was farts. He was like, is Cody farting? We always think it's Cody, right?
Right.
And I'm like,
you always think it's your kid.
And I see that guy getting up and I'm like, I know it's coming. And sure as shit, the guy gets his diaper equipment. And I thought, okay, maybe he's going to charge it and go to the bathroom and hope for the best.
Right.
No. He took off a dirty, poopy diaper that stunk to high heavens and changed it in the seat.
Who does that?
Right next to us.
No, you're not being an asshole. That guy's being the asshole.
Thank you.
I sat there and I just stared at him and I thought, okay, maybe I'm the a-hole because maybe he was afraid that his kid would get like bum rash or something because that's very real. But we're 10 minutes
well, okay, not
from
only,
landing.
Okay, first off, I understand the bum rash kind of deal because
That doesn't happen in 10 minutes.
Right. But here's the deal. If you're going to change your freaking kid's diaper, you don't do it on a freaking seat. How would you like to be the person sitting in that seat? And what if shit got on the seat
so
or on the
unbelievable.
armrest?
And it was messy because I watched him wipey after wipey after wipey after wipey. He emptied at least half a pack of baby wipes on this kid's ass.
And by the way,
so I know it was
where's he
everywhere.
emptying the baby
That's another
wraps?
good point.
Here's where it gets worse. He puts all the baby wraps back into the container. So he takes the clean ones out, right? Kind of inventive. Takes the clean ones out, and then he starts putting the dirty ones back into the container.
Yeah, but he had to place them somewhere before he put them in the friggin' container,
and
right?
As mad dash as he was wiping, I know it was a blowout.
Yeah.
And I've had those. It's awful. I get it, but not
I've
the
had
place.
my kid halfway through after I wiped him up start shitting again and baby fucking shit, and I had to catch it with my hands.
I had Cody one time
hands.
took a poop and then sat down really quick and it shot up his back into his hair. I mean, kids definitely
And
have
Cody
crazy
had long
poops,
hair.
and he has long hair. So trust me, I know. But
don't they have changing tables in the bathrooms on airplanes?
And if it's an emergency, you can say, I have an emergency, and you go to the bathroom. They actually can't stop you. They can suggest you sit down, but they can't stop you. It's not like they can strap you to a chair. Anyway, he left the bag of poopy wipies that he had stuffed back in there. He walked off that freaking plane.
And left the bag
and left it
of
on the
shit.
ground.
Oh,
So why would you think you're the a-hole?
Well, because I was like, okay, maybe I need to think of the child. Because this was actually, am I the a-hole is more about him changing the diaper, not leaving the thing.
He's the a-hole.
But I was thinking maybe he was really concerned about the rash, or maybe the baby was freaking out, and so he just panicked and didn't know what to do.
Right.
But, okay, so I'm not the a-hole. The guy's the a-hole.
First off,
No,
how
he's
long,
the a-hole times infinity.
First off, how long did you smell the shit before he actually changed the diaper?
It was about 2 to 5 minutes, I would say, where I was like,
if he can't wait another 5 minutes for the plane to land,
right.
If it was such an emergency when he smelled shit, because the shit's in the diaper before that.
And the whole time after this is all changed and we're, landing, it's another 5 minutes or so.
Yep.
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm breathing in shit bacteria.
Yes.
I'm like, now that baby's poop is in my lungs. That's all I could think about.
Exactly.
I was like, oh my God. And so I had my face. I guess I was kind of an a-hole because I was making a big deal out of it. I put my face in my shirt and was like trying to cover it up. I was being dramatic, but I was like, dude,
Did anybody say anything to him?
No, not one person. And his wife was just sitting there watching him. Just like, not a problem. It was wild. So anyways, okay, well, I'm glad I'm not the a-hole. Anybody
no,
else?
you are not the a-hole.
Not
on that one.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I think, when I'm out driving around, a lot of times I just get spacey while I'm driving. And I just unintentionally I'm the a-hole who like rolls stop signs or doesn't wait for somebody to come through the Lisa constantly is like, you just cut that person off. I'm like, no, I didn't. I stopped. She goes, you rolled right through the intersection. So there are times when I'm driving where I just do completely inappropriate things and just piss people off just because I'm not paying attention.
I have a specific question for you.
Then.
All right. So if you're on the freeway and everyone's sort of jammed up and you can go really fast and then scoot into somebody, Jay does that. He calls it the Scooby. And I'm like,
purposely don't do that because it pisses me off so much when people do it.
Right? And Jay does it all the time.
I do a lot of a-hole moves when I'm driving, but that's not one of them.
That's not one of them. He does that, but it's not because he's spacey. He just thinks it's
like
funny.
if you're like trying to squeeze off an exit and it's backed up and you kind of zip up in the lane next to it and squeeze in.
Yeah. You can't do that.
That's
you
exactly
cannot do that. At that point, I'll go to the next exit.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not going to friggin' all these people are waiting in line forever, and all of a sudden you friggin' go near the front of the friggin' exit where you just roll off.
Jay calls that a Scooby, and I just think it's the most
So are you an
thing.
a-hole if you inch up and don't let that person in?
Well, he would probably think you're an a-hole, but you're not.
Because I think the same people that do that also scoot up and won't let you in.
No. And I'll even give you a worse one. The people who are Scooby-douching.
Yeah.
That's what, the people who are being
just came up with a new term.
Scooby-douche. The people who go and there's a long fucking line of traffic at that exit.
Yeah.
And the other line is moving, and they stop in the fucking line that's moving
and they just wait
until someone lets them in.
That's
so
dangerous.
now you're fucking up another lane of fucking traffic, motherfucker.
And it is dangerous.
You just got to keep going, and with GPS, there's no excuse. You can keep going to the exit and figure your way back around.
Yes, exactly.
I can't think of more examples, but I am an unintentional a-hole when I'm driving.
Unintentional a-hole.
Right. I mean, I don't do a lot of road rage, but I don't pay attention. I'm just constantly pissing people off.
I know I'm an a-hole for this one. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's pretend you and I are married. Okay.
Yep.
And because my wife does this. Mm-hmm. And to me, when I go grocery shopping and I see a couple bags of chips, I buy those chips. I buy them for everyone. Okay? If I have a box of chocolates, I buy it. Everyone in the family can friggin' eat those because that's why I'm grocery shopping.
Sure.
So my wife goes shopping and she'll buy like a pack of Milk Duds and she'll stash them at the back of the friggin' closet in my snack drawer, okay?
Scrolling them away.
The other day, she bought licorice.
Yeah.
And she bought Twisters and Red Vines. So she bought 2 packs.
Yeah.
Okay? So, first off, I think friggin' Twisters are far superior to Red Vines. I won't even eat the Red Vines.
That's open to debate.
Okay, so I see this. This happened on the weekend. And I go, oh, Twisters. Twizzlers.
Twizzlers.
So I see the
Twizzlers. Right.
Yes.
So I see some red Twizzlers there. I go, I could use a little snack. As long as I do my calorie counting here, I'll take a couple of Twizzlers out of the package.
Yeah.
So I open it up. I take about 3 Twizzlers. I shut the pack. But now they're never sealed the way they normally would, right? But I leave it there. The next day, she goes, I see someone ate my Twizzlers. And I go, well, I always buy for the family to share.
For the family.
I don't buy a pack. And so it got to the point that she's hiding stuff in the closet, but I'll find it. And now that I know that she's hid it, I'll eat it on purpose. Am I the asshole?
Well, I mean, it is kind of an a-hole move a little bit on your part.
Right.
Okay, I'll have a question for you then.
Yeah.
Will you eat it even if you don't like it just to piss her off?
Yes.
Then yes.
That was a stupid question.
Then yes, you are the a-hole. But, and I love your wife, but she's a little bit of an a-hole too.
Thank you.
That she's only shopping for herself.
Thank you.
That's
and
crazy.
I say, if you're going to buy snacks, you buy it for everyone.
Sure.
You just don't buy a pack of Milk Duds. If I see Milk Duds and I'm freaking starving late at night watching TV,
You're going for it.
Milk Duds. Those are mine.
Oh, my God. Wish I went grocery shopping with you guys. We don't buy anything even half that fun.
Oh, yeah.
So we have like combined a-holes here.
You're co-a-hos.
Yes,
A-hos.
exactly. A-ho.
She's probably more of the a-hole for what she does, but
Thank you.
your method of retaliation is bordering on a-holishness.
I will fucking eat it.
I think you can't stand not being the a-hole, so you have to a-hole it up.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yes, I take it to the next level.
Yes, you do. Huey, do you have an a-hole story?
Actually, Paula just reminded reminded me of traffic going towards the Bay Bridge, which, if it's backed up on the Bay Bridge and, all the cars are trying to get to the toll plaza and, there is the emergency, side of the road.
Right.
The white line. And
the shoulder.
The shoulder. Don't get me started on this one.
So I hate when people start just they'll pull into it and just ride that all the way down to the toll plaza.
People do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Illegally are just using the passive.
I would get
shoulder.
license plate number.
So what
how are
you
you
go
an
so
asshole?
fast you can't.
So am I an asshole for pulling out and hover? Have
you
my
straddle
car,
the shoulder.
Yeah, my car is half
You do?
in my lane and half
Someone's
on
going
the
to
shoulder.
friggin' sideswipe you and keep on going.
Yeah, that's scary.
So what I do is so that way they can't go past me.
Oh, that's funny. That is
Yeah.
so passive aggressive.
Of course it is from Huey.
But no,
That's so funny.
No, but yeah, but so many cars are honking. These people who go down the shoulder, go all the way down to the
Huey,
tolls.
let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Last Christmas Eve, and I know the date, I went to see my buddy Pasquale at New York Style Sausage Company.
Plug.
And
Great spot. No, it's
I
a
go
great
there,
spot.
and
Not an ad.
it's a Christmas tradition. And this is not last Christmas, but the Christmas Eve before, so 2001. I go and I bring him a bottle of wine, and then he says, he always makes these special Christmas style breakfast sausages. So he gives me a couple packs of sausages. So it's Christmas Eve 2021. And I told my wife, I said, I'm going to go and see Pasquale. She goes, really? Just for a couple packs of sausages?
You're like, hell
And
yes.
I go,
That you're going to
Twizzlers.
swirl away in the
They're
back of the
delicious.
cabinet.
Secondly, I go to see my buddy Pasquale. So she just rolls her eyes. So I go and see Pasquale, and I get 15 breakfast sausage
All right.
packs.
Yeah.
Right? And he just went overboard. So I'm driving back feeling good about myself. But it is Christmas friggin' Eve. So all the nutcases are on the road.
Okay.
Either going to the airport or last minute shopping. And the freeway is packed on 101. I'm sitting there in traffic on 101 in the number one lane, which is the far lane.
Yeah.
Along that shoulder, some friggin' idiot can't wait, and he's zooming down the shoulder. And while it happened so quick, I couldn't get a license plate number.
Yeah.
He hit rocks or gravel, dinged my friggin' windshield. That's why my windshield is
I
still
remember that.
a year fucking later. I haven't replaced it. I've got a big crack, and it started out as a chip. And I thought someone shot my car. It was so friggin' loud.
I bet.
Because this friggin' douchebag is driving in the shoulder and throwing rocks at everyone.
That is so lame.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think you're an a-hole. I do think you're very passive aggressive in that move, but it's totally valid. But I'm worried for your safety.
True. But
that's terrifying.
I get so annoyed. It's where is CHP to pull over these people who are illegally using the shoulder?
And does this happen all the time in
It
that
happens
area?
all the time.
It's not as bad now because the toll plaza, it's all electronic now. At least to the Bay Bridge.
Yeah.
They don't take money anymore.
Right.
So everyone just goes through. But that's the other thing too I hate pre-COVID was, there's the fast track lane. It's the too far right lane.
Uh-huh.
I have a fast pass to get through.
Right.
There are people who will use that and then at the end will get back into the money line.
Like at the last second, go,
And so I'm trying to get through. I have a fast track pass.
And then they stop in the lane like the exits.
And I'm stuck and I can't get past them. It's like I paid
You
money.
blow your horn?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
are you
kinda
a
like
road
a-
rage guy?
No, not too bad.
I'm
no.
not road rage at all.
No,
Are
so,
you-
but they try to sneak back over
Yeah.
to the money line because they don't have one of the fast track
And then they don't
passes.
realize it to the last second,
Oh,
and
no,
then you're screwed.
And then they back everyone up who has fast track to
And the
get through.
ass end of your car is sticking also in the other lane,
Yeah.
trying to block other people.
Like a different form of Scooby-Dooshing.
Yes.
I'm very proud we came up with a new term today.
Scooby-Dooshing.
Scooby-Dooshing. I'm going to let Jay know that he's
Exactly.
Scooby-Dooshing. He
Yes.
will not be happy that I throw him under the bus on this podcast today.
That's
So like another traffic a-hole move.
I'll give you another one, too.
That I haven't done since COVID started because traffic hasn't been that bad.
Yeah.
But am I the a-hole? Like if there's gridlock, like downtown San Francisco before COVID,
Worst.
afternoon traffic,
Yeah.
there would be gridlock and true gridlock where people try to
I know what's coming up here
hit
now.
the green,
Yeah.
then or hit a yellow, but then
yeah.
they stop in the middle of the
In
intersection.
the
It's backed
middle
up.
of the freaking intersection.
And if I'm going the other way and I can't get through, I will go right up toward their passenger door and just lean on the horn through the entire cycle
Yeah.
without letting up.
And they're not moving.
And they're not moving.
Did they
But I
make
will not let let up on the horn. And it's a...
Do they make eye contact with you?
No, they just look straight ahead. And I think I did that to the guy in Miami when we were driving to the Super Bowl that
And he
time.
flipped you off.
And
The
then the
acidic-
guy flipped me off.
The acidic Jew who was about 95
the
years
hat,
of age.
the
He had the
sideburns.
friggin' hair going down, the
Yeah.
super great looking hat.
Oh,
he was
my
so
God.
religious.
Yeah.
He turns around and flips off Tonelli.
Because I wouldn't let up on the horn. He was trying to cut across traffic to
Yeah.
go the other way.
Yeah.
Cut across us and then kind of go in the opposite direction. And he was stopped in front of us because he couldn't get through where we were going to get to
Right.
the other side of the road. So he was stopped, and I just laid on the horn.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
For a couple of minutes.
Man, that must feel good. I got to try that.
But am I the a-hole?
No.
No, he was stuck in the
No.
middle of the intersection.
You are not the a-hole. You're the funny one. I mean, even if I was the person in the wrong sitting in the car, I'd probably laugh out loud. Like, well, what are you going to do?
I'll give you a great white trash traffic incident that happened to me 2 weeks ago. I go to Costco, okay, and I'm leaving Costco, and around Costco, here's another one I fucking hate. These traffic circles. Fucking traffic circles.
Oh, the
are
roundabouts?
just
Yeah.
Roundabouts.
Friggin', they're asking for a fucking argument.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
So I roll up to the traffic circle. The roundabout, and there's another car coming on my left-hand side. He's not there yet, but he's going fucking faster than shit.
In the roundabout?
Coming up to the roundabout, but I've already stopped. He hasn't slowed down. He's nothing. So I edge out, and as I'm edging out, he fucking floors it around the roundabout, jams. He would have friggin' hit the side of my car, but now just the front of my car is out. He slams his brakes on and starts honking the horn. Get this. Here comes the best part. Portland plates on it, okay? And the woman who is sitting there with him flips her window half down and is hanging out the window flipping me off.
Oh, my God.
Now, I'm not moving, okay? And by the way, he had room to get by me. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
First
man.
off, I was here first.
Yeah.
Just because I was cautious and wasn't going 90 miles an hour to get into there quicker.
Yeah.
So I just went, go ahead.
Yeah.
Right? I'm
Kinda
not
shrugged.
moving. I'm just go ahead.
Yeah.
So she's flipping me off as they keep on going. As they pass, I get behind them, and then I fucking did the same thing. Like they did to me. Well, this fucking guy stops his car on the road.
That's good.
And I stop too.
Oh, my God.
And he gets out of his car and he
No.
starts walking towards my car. You ever see that that meme where the guy's fucking walking like this and then walking back because
Yeah.
he forgot something?
Yeah.
That's what this guy reminded me.
Oh, my
He's
God.
5'2"
Yeah.
and comes out, and this guy was white fucking trash all the way. The wife is hanging out the car, flipping me off,
Oh, my
and I'm
God.
still honking my horn. So I took my phone out and I took a picture of the friggin'
License plate.
license
Yeah.
plate and car. So when he
Good.
saw that, he
Good.
freezes.
Yeah.
Then I got out of my car and I said, all right, you're about 5'1" and I'm 6'3". And I said, I will fucking fight you in a second. So if you want to save face in front of your fucking white trash wife over there, you better get back in your car. He looked at me and I fucking must have looked crazy at that point, right? I'm just standing there beside my car. He turned around like that fucking me and got in his car and fucking took off. Now the best part is, because I had my car pointed behind him and I was honking, now I'm forced to travel behind him.
Oh, my God.
For about 3 fucking blocks. Now, I was going to Safeway about 4 blocks away. I think they got so spooked out by this that they turned into the Safeway parking lot, which is where I was going.
Oh, my God.
I swear to God, I have never seen a car drive through the fucking Safeway parking lot to the next street faster than this fucking guy. Oh, he
I
fucking
can hear it
motored
now.
out of there.
Oh, my God.
Fucking dicks.
He's on 2 wheels.
Right. Am I the asshole?
No. You're definitely not the a-hole. You know what? I don't do road rage, but I sure enjoy hearing those road rage stories.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to do a whole nother podcast just about road
I have
rage.
more stories.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got fucking road rage stories all day long.
I like slowing down when there's an asshole speeding.
Oh, I'll do that too.
Passive
here we
aggressive
go.
fucking move.
Everything is passive aggressive
Right.
with this road rage.
I'll slow
This is
down. Like
hilarious.
if they're going like 90 and we're in the far left lane,
Yeah.
they can't get out. It's double lane,
Right.
So I will slow down, so they can't go past
Oh,
me.
God.
To slow down.
Now, why would you do that?
Because the man, they could get in an accident and wreck everyone. Why are they driving 90?
Oh, what a fucking Scooby-Doo.
I'm protecting people.
He's protecting everyone else on the roadway.
Right.
He is the superhero.
Well,
He is the Marvel
bloody
superhero.
dog, good for you, Traffic America.
Instead of the Scooby-Doo, he's the super dude. We're going to get you a cape. You're saving
absolutely.
everyone on the highway.
And a mask.
We appreciate it. All right, I think that's enough road rage for this podcast. That was fun. Thanks, guys. We're definitely the a-holes, so.
Scooby-Doosh.
Make sure you subscribe to 1077 The Bone wherever you get your audio. We appreciate you being here. We'll talk to you next week. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.